Welcome here to Shy Sports Live. We have game two of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. Getting started a little bit later here than what I wanted to, but we are live and set for first pitch for this game. And let's take a oh my gosh, sorry, I'm hitting everything wrong. Let's take a look at some lineups for both teams. First for the Rays, Simpson playing center, Diaz playing DH, Brandon Lowe playing second, Junior Caminero hitting or batting third, playing third, Josh Shaw playing right field, Seymour playing first base, Palacios playing left field, Williams playing shortstop, and Fiducia hitting ninth and playing catcher. We're set and getting ready to get the first pitch underway by Colin Ray, and that's a fastball to play for ball one. For the Cubs, the line of Michael Bush, Ian Happ, Carson Kelly, first, left, and center. PCA, Horner, Ballesteros, center, second, and DH, and Swanson, Casey, and Shaw, short, right field, and third base, as the second pitch of the game is a ball down to Chandler Simpson. So 2-0. Sorry about the abrupt start to this game, everyone. The fastball at me, that's a strike. Got a little behind on my schedule, but we are broadcasting game two, and we'll now officially be broadcasting the final game of the series tomorrow. Actually, we'll be broadcasting the Bears game tomorrow. There's a foul tip into the glove. Strike two. It's a noon kickoff, or about a 12:05 kickoff between the Bears and the Detroit Lions. Ready comes set to 2-2. Chopper fouled off of Simpson. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now it's just getting started on the way here at Wrigley. Colin Ray on the mound for the Cubs. Drew Rasmussen will be on the mound for the Rays in the bottom half of the first inning. Ray comes set. 2-2. Sounded like he broke his bat. Pops it off the left field foul. Did not break his bat. Still 2-2 on Simpson. Doing what he did to Matthew Boyd yesterday to start off the game. Had a long battle. The 2-2. Up and away, it's full now on Simpson. Simpson got the first hit of the ball game and not getting any hits after that. Ray will come set to 3-2. Rob will hit up the middle, and that's going to get through. So Simpson starts off the game today like he did yesterday with a single up the middle. There's a fastball, middle up, and pretty much a easy hit for Mr. Simpson. Anthony Rizzo had his retirement ceremony today. Here's the pitch to Diaz. Fastball under third, that's a strike on one. Sitting out in the left field bleachers with his family right now. Got a ball from Ian Happ. Here's the 0-1. Inside 1-1 now. Ray will come set. Here's the 1-1. Well inside nearly hits Diaz. It's 2-1 now. Rizzo now going to be an ambassador for the Cubs for virtually the rest of his life. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ground ball. He throws first. Scoots by Bush. He'll step on the bag and throw to second. You have to tag him, and he's safe at second, but Bush does get the out at first. Hard ground ball. I gotta imagine he didn't get the grip on the baseball in time. It looked like he did. Maybe because Swanson wasn't near the bag, he didn't want to risk a potential throwaway and just wanted to get the for sure out at first. Anyways, that'll bring up Brandon Lowe. First pitch. Check the swing to not go. The ball's low for ball one. 123 games this season, got the day off. Struck out the end of the game yesterday afternoon. 28 home runs, 74 RBIs on the season. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a cutter, low in for strike one. One ball, one strike, 1 out. Top of the first. Just getting on our way here in a beautiful day at Wrigley, the 1-1. That's on the way 2-1. Had some rain in the early morning hours, but that's moved out of the area. Do not think we will get any more rain the rest of the day. Everything should stay well to our south. Here's a 2-1. Catches the outside corner on a backdoor off-speed pitch. Never really got there on our score box for the strike zone. See if Ray gets the call there or if the Rays will get the call on that pitch here on out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 17th pitch of the inning in the game for Colin Ray. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. Strike 3. That's out number 2. First strikeout for Colin Ray, and now it's going to bring up Junior Caminero. Hit us in the game yesterday. Cubs pitching did a real good job against a man that's for sure going to receive some MVP votes in the voting cycle. It's really going to only come down to Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. Off the play with some sinking action for ball one at 95. Caminero now hitting under 260 at 259. Those have those 40 home runs. Ray comes set. The 1-0. Pulled off the play. 2-0 now. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed action there. 2-1 on Caminero now. Really good pitch there from Colin Ray. That was the 20th pitch of the inning for end of the game for Colin Ray. 2-1. Fouls it back to the screen. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Just getting started here at Wrigley Field in Game 2 of this 3-game set. Thank you all for tuning in to Shat Sports Live. Here is the 2-2. Popped up. Shallow center field. PCA will call everyone off and will make the catch for the third out. Hitting, but the Rays don't score. It's at the bottom of the first to go. Scoreless in Game 2 on Shat Sports Live. Welcome back here to Wrigley Field. Bottom of the first here, getting ready to get started. Cubs and the Rays just getting started. No score after leadoff single for Chandler Simpson for the Rays, but did not score. First pitch from Drew Rasmussen to Michael Busch on the outer third is a strike. Rasmussen, the 30-year-old from Spokane, Washington, made his first All-Star game this season, which is pretty good, and congratulations to Drew. Here's the 0-1. Foul to play 0-2 now. Cubs won their 84th game of the season. Won yesterday, 6-4 victory over the Rays. Rasmussen will come set. 0-2. Had high misses for ball 1. Another packed house at Wrigley. As to be expected, especially when we get with this playoff push the Cubs are making. The 1-2. Ground ball hit towards third. Caminero will grab it. He'll go to first in time for round number 1. So one run, nobody got beat in half. And Ian Happ walking up to Anthony Rizzo's walk-off song. Here's the first pitch to him. Fast one is up on the way again. Happ threw a baseball to Rizzo, who's sitting first row in the left field bleachers. Here's the 1-0. Just off the plate, 2-0. Happ and Rizzo, really good friends. Happ, one of the only player remaining on this roster from the time that Rizzo played with the team. It's 3-0 now in Happ. Here's a 3-0. That catches inside corner for a strike. 3-1 now. Ryan Blakely, our home plate umpire today. Over at third, it's Marvin Hudson at the plate yesterday. Ben May at first and Junior Valentine at second. Those are your umpires today. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball pulled hard but foul. It's full now on Happ. Happ, another good game yesterday. His average is up over 240 now, 241. Ever since we started broadcasting these games, he's really turned it on. See if he continues that today. To 3-2. Foul back off the screen. Rasmussen will come set. 3-2. Another foul ball back to the screen. Rasmussen comes set to 3-2. Another foul ball. Good battle here. Be the 9th pitch of the at-bat and 4 straight foul balls. Rasmussen trying to put away Happ. Happ's trying to reach base. And Happ will take timeout. It's one and only timeout that's allotted in the at-bat. Rasmussen comes set. 8 on the pitch clock. 3-2. Another foul ball. Some good action tailing in on Happ because that missed inside. wide for ball 4, but just fighting it off, trying to battle here, and Rasmussen can't put him away. Hap choking up a bit. Rasmussen comes set. The 3-2. Fly ball left field, and that's going to get out of play for another foul ball, and the bat will continue. So the 11th pitch of the at bat. Three-two. Off the plate, ball 4. Good battle from Hap and Rasmussen. Hap wins it with a walk, and Cubs get their free base runner aboard today. That's going to bring up Carson Kelly now. Rasmussen comes set. See, on the pitch clock, just gets it off. It's a ball low and away anyways. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Broken bat pulled. It's foul. Strike 1. Rizzo interacting with a bunch of fans out there. Here's the 1-1. Amos is high. Almost looks like there's a cross up there with Rasmussen and Fiducia. The way he caught it, and it almost seemed like he was waiting for an off-speed pitch or some cutting action. It didn't work. Here's a 2-1. That's right there for strike 2. 2-2 now on Kelly. Two-two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went up out of the zone and got Kelly swinging for the second out of the inning. Rasmussen, that's his first strikeout of the game. I'll bring up a man who's been slumping ever since before we started broadcasting on Tri Sports Live. Pete Armstrong had a 3 strikeout game yesterday. Did not go well. First pitch, swing and a miss, fastball right there for strike 1. And it's just been a common theme of just chasing outside of the zone. Only 1 home run. Seems like we've had him before. He's still 2 away from a 30-30 season. 0-1, fly ball left field. That's going out of play. 0-2 now. Both pitchers with long first innings of work. Part of this for Rasmussen is the 11-pitch battle or 12-pitch battle. The 0-2. And the dirt block, and it gets away from Fiducia, and heading on to second is Hap, so that's an RBI opportunity now. It's going to be a wild pitch. Spike that curve in the dirt and just hit off the heel to a glove of Fiducia. Hap took second easily, so an RBI opportunity here for PCA. 5 on the pitch clock. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Foul tip into the glove. Cubs try on no score to the second inning we go. No score on Tri Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top half of the second inning. The Cubs and Rays scoreless after our first inning of play. BCA ended the bottom of the first with a strikeout, and for Colin Ray, he ended the top of the first with a pop-out. So Josh Lowe is going to step in for the Rays to start off this top of the second inning. Colin Ray is going to have a successful second inning of pitching here. Both pitchers with long first innings. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses up from Colin. 1-0. No, that's backdoor just off the plate. 2-0 now on Lowe. Ray comes set. The 2-0. Fly ball left center field. Happ going to his left. Makes the catch for the first out. Good play there from Ian Happ. That's the first out of the top of the second inning. That'll bring up Bob Seymour. Bit of a different lineup today for the Rays, because they're facing against the righty Matthew Boyd. And yesterday, Christopher Morel not in the lineup. Former Cub. First pitch to Seymour. Ball up and away for fastball on ball one. Top of the zone, not to strike, 1-1 now. Seymour, kind of a homecoming, attended high school at Mount Carmel in the Chicago suburbs. 1-1. Back off the screen, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at the ball in the dirt, strike three. Second out of the inning for Colin. That'll give him his second strikeout of the game. Both pitchers with two punch-outs to start. Some good changing action. We're going to Richie Palacios. Colin Ray comes set. The pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike, 0-1. Palacios in 9 games hitting .273 with that one home run and RBI. The 0-1. Inside with a cutter, misses, 1-1. From the White Sox organization. Ray comes set. 1-1. Inside corner, that's a strike. 1-2 now. Ray trying to pitch through a clean second inning in quick fashion. He'll come set. 1-2. Broken bat hit through the right side hole for a 2-out single. And that's the second hit of the game for the Rays. It's a good pitch, just did not get hit in the right area. By the way, Tariq Skubal leads MLB pitchers in highest first pitch strike percentage at 70%. You have a plethora of Cubs pitchers in the top 10. And Drew Rasmussen is 12th. Here's Williams. First pitch to him is a hair low for ball one. For Carson Williams. Pickup attempt to first, and he's out. Richie Palacios gets picked off. We'll see if the Rays want to challenge it. Running out of time, they will not challenge. We'll depart into this. Cubs and Rays deadlocked at nothing here on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back to Shy Sports Live. Bottom of the second here between the Cubs and the Rays. Scoreless. First pitch for Rasmussen. Nico Horner pitches the outer third for a strike. Top of the second inning ended with another pickoff for the Cubs pitching staff, who leads the league. Colin Ray picking off Palacios. Then the top of the second, the 0-1. Ground ball pulled hard but foul. 0-2 now on Horner. Here's the 0-2. Nice slider action, but Horner lays off and misses low for ball one. Since the All-Star break, Nico, he's hitting .321, has 10 stolen bases, has 20 multi-hit games in 49 games. Also has a couple home runs. Chases down out of the zone, fouls it back to the screen. But it's been everything as advertised as a prospect. Not much power, but he plays great defense and is a contact hitter. He'll make you work. 1-2, all away, 2-2 now. Rasmussen will come set. And this is his 30th pitch of the game. The 2-2. Ground ball pulled foul. Still 2-2. Rasmussen will come set again. The 2-2. Oh, it's full now on Horner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, bottom of the second. Cubs and Rays scoreless at 0. Three-two. Line drive up the middle. One hop. Grabbed by Lowe. He'll fight it first in time for the first out. Rays run a shift, and it worked to perfection. It's going to hit the man who had a triple yesterday, Moises Ballesteros. Had a triple yesterday. Had a really good game as Anthony Rizzo looks like he's trying to build a cup snake out there in left field right now. He's gathering some cups. First pitch, the Ballesteros line drive left field, hit well. That ball is going to go very close to Anthony Rizzo, and the Cubs have taken a 1-0 lead. They landed a row right behind Rizzo. That's the first home run of the season for Moises Ballesteros, and the Cubs take a 1-0 lead. 391 feet. That was a line drive onto the left field bleachers. Moises continues to hit the ball hard. And time is called. It's a fastball on the outside corner, and Ballesteros just goes opposite field with it. Rizzo tried catching it, actually hit off of his glove, his hand, his right hand. He almost caught it. The guy behind him caught it. Oh, that's funny. Not sure what time was called for, but here's the first pitch to Swanson, and he swings through it for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Round ball hit towards short. Nice play from Williams. He'll fly to first in time for the second out. His own Casey, first pitch. Swings through that slider for strike one. Casey has played 11 games on the big league level, hitting .208, has one home run. It's 4 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Fouls that off 0-2 now on Casey. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 in for the Cubs. Bottom of the second. So a home run from Moises Ballesteros. The 0-2. That's called strike 3, and that'll end the bottom of the second inning. Cubs had 1, though. They lead at 1-0 as we head to the third on Shy Sports Live. Coming back at the regular field. First pitch to Carson Williams. Fly ball right field. Hit pretty well. Casey going back with PCA on the wall. And what a catch from Casey. Falls into the ivy and he's slow to get up. I think he got undercut from PCA out there in right center field. He made the catch. He's up on his feet now. Council and the trainer are going to run out towards right field. I think the biggest part of that is he probably got shocked. Makes the catch, and yeah, he kind of gets tripped up from PCA, who slid. He kind of collided his left shoulder into the wall. You know, that's brick behind that ivy, so. It's not soft. Trainer and Council will leave Casey. Cubs on top 1-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Hunter Fiducia. First pitch, fastball that gets to the top of the zone for a strike on one. Once at the knees and the strike going 2 now on Fiducia. Yo 2. Just misses up 1-2 now. Good location on that fastball. I missed up. 1-2. I'll have to play with a changeup 2-2 now. Thirtieth game of the season for Fiducia. No home runs, 7 RBIs, hitting 141. That misses up and away now. 3-2 now after Ray got the first 2 pitches called strikes. It's been close, been around the zone, but it's not gotten any calls, but have been correct calls. 3-2. Outside corner, painted it, strike 3. Good pitch from Ray, and that's out number 2. For Colin, that's now his 3rd strikeout of the game. I'll bring up the man who lit off the game with a base hit, Chandler Simpson. First pitch. I'll have to play for ball 1. One-out chopper hit towards short. Swanson grabs and fires on the run, makes the catch for the 3rd out. Rays get down in order 1-2-3 to the bottom of the 3rd we go on Shine Sports Live. Cubs on top 1-0. First pitch to Matt Shaw to start the bottom of the first. Misses low for ball one. Goes on top 1-0. Courtesy of a Moises Ballesteros solo home run in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-0. High, pop fly, left field. Out goes Williams. In comes Palacios. He'll make the catch for the first down of the inning. So one gone. Will bring us back to the top of the order. Michael Busch up next. Grounded out to start off his afternoon in hitting. Beautiful afternoon in Wrigley Field. Sun showing itself after early showers and thunderstorms hit the area. And out of the region. First pitch. Fly ball left field on play. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. That's up on the way, 1-1 now. Don't miss tomorrow at noon. Live stream. Week 2 of NFL action. Bears versus Lions. 1-1. Ground ball pulled towards second. That's low. He'll fire to Seymour, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, yeah, Week 2 NFL action. Bears dropped the home opener, 27-24 against Minnesota. And unfortunately, saw a lot of issues that we saw from last year. But the Bears did drop Week 1. Week 2 action. Bears and Lions in Detroit. Ian Happ walked in his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball right there for strike one. Part of a 12-pitch at bat, and that's part of the reason why Rasmussen's pitch count is where it is right now. Here's the 0-1. Line drive right field, but that is right out the other low player for the third out. Cubs go down in order quickly, 1-2-3 to the fourth we go on Trust Sports Live, 1-0 Cubs. Going back here to the top of the fourth at Wrigley Field. Cubs on top. 1-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Cubs trying to win the series today. Yandy Diaz will step in 0 for 1 today. Rounded out to Michael Busch. Andre will come set and a pitch. Off speed right there for strike one. Diaz hitting .290 on the season now. There's the 0-1, swing and a miss on 2 now. Ray will come set. The 0-2. Ground ball hit towards Swanson. He'll grab it. He'll fire the first in time, and that's the first out of the inning. Holland gets a lot of ground outs, and that's exactly what you want to see. Continue to force the ball on the ground. That's going to bring up Brandon Lowe, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in his last at bats. First pitch. Hector Ross speed right there for strike one. Brewers did win their game yet last night against the Cardinals in blowout fashion, so the Cubs deficit is still only 5.5 games back. There's a swing and miss strike two. I say only, but that's actually a big deficit as we're coming ever so closely to finishing this season. And that magic number isn't too big for Milwaukee to clinch the division. But for Chicago, should come to a playoff spot here soon. The 0-2. Chapper Hill Weekly. Ray will grab it with the bare hand. Turn fire to first. Nice play from Colin Ray, and that's out number 2. Caminero, first pitch to Caminero is a ball off the plate. Checked his swing. They're going to appeal to first. They say he did swing, so it's 1-1 now. Cubs' magic number, by the way, to clinch a spot is at 7. There's a swing and a miss strike, too. Win today, that would go down to 6. Maybe even more if the Giants and Reds both lose. Giants and Reds built a game out of the playoffs. That third wildcard spot, again, as the Mets are continuing to slump. There's a line drive right field. It's tailing. It is going to stay fair and get off the wall. It's past Casey a bit, but Caminero will just settle with a double. So 2-out line drive, double to right field, and Rays have a runner in scoring position for Joshua. Fastball middle up, and Caminero just goes opposite field with it, hits it hard in the right field, and hit off the base of that DraftKings padded wall out there in right field. First pitch from Ray Lowe. Swing and a miss, strike one. Well, line out on his last plate appearance. The 0-1. Found out a play, 0-2 now on home. The 0-2. Popped up left side. That's now to play. Ray comes set. 0-2. Up and away, 1-2 now. And there, good block from Kelly. 2-2 now. Here he comes set. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the fourth. 1 up in Cubs. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch. That's out number 3. Rays trying to 2-out double. They don't score. To the bottom of the fourth we go on Shy Sports Live. 1-0 Cubs. Welcome back to the Wrigley Field. Bottom of the fourth, sorry. Carson Kelly leading off with a fastball low for ball 1. Cubs and Rays. Cubs on top 1-0 against the Rays here in game 2 of this 3-game set. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball. Medium center field. Simpson is under it to make the catch for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning. That's going to bring up Pete Armstrong. 1-for-1. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. Foul tipped into the glove. Here's the pitch. Late swing on that one, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Check this swing appeal to third. They say he did not go. It's 1-1 now. On 1, Pete chases that one shoulder high. 1-2 now. Continues to chase pitches well out of the zone. One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pete goes down for the second time on strikes today. 5th time in the series now. Nico Horner. By the way, the Cubs today only have 1 hit, and that hit was from the man who's on deck. Moises Ballesteros' solo home run which has also been the difference today. 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch. Slider to knees at the strike on 1. On 1, that's on away, 1-1 now. Line drive left field. That's going to one hop in front of Palacios, and Horner has a base hit. 2-out single, and the Cubs have their second hit of the game, and that'll bring up the man who's done the damage, Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 1 with that solo home run to left field. Here's the pitch. Just off the plate for ball 1, 1-0. Pickoff attempt to first. Horner's back in time. One-zero. Horner runs, pitches low, throw to second is late, and that's a stolen base for Nico Horner. And Ballesteros now has a chance for another RBI opportunity. Here's a 2-0. So it's 3-0 now on Ballesteros. Looks like they intentionally walked Ballesteros. Bring out Dansby Swanson, who's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out in his last at bat. .57 pitches for Rasmussen. First pitch to Swanson is a slaughter off the plate, but swung out and missed for strike 1. Is the 0-1. That's on the way, and it's 1-1. One. Lead swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Swanson. Just crossed the 1 hour mark here in Wrigley. Cubs on top 1-0 over the Rays in game 2 of this 3-game series. 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2 now. We will have week 2 of Bears Lions tomorrow afternoon, instead of the game 3 of this Cubs Rays series. Both teams 0-1 after their first week disappointments. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. At high misses, full count. Runners will be off at the pitch. Chance here for an RBI opportunity or two for Swanson if he gets the ball out towards the gap. Crowd getting wild. The 3-2. Line drive, hit well down the line. It's going to stay fair and go all the way to the Ivy. Warner's going to score. Ballesteros is going to come around. He's going to score. It's a 2-1 double for Dansby Swanson. And the Cubs extend their lead to 3-0. And a fastball at the top of the zone. Just blasted that one out towards left field. We're up Owen Casey now. There's a fastball top of the zone. First pitch. Misses up for ball one. So the option, the intentionally walked Ballesteros after he got to a 3-0 count. Really doesn't come back to bite him too much, but that wasn't a run, so they're trying to go after him. Here's the 1-0. 2-0, no, that misses up. Casey struck out looking in his last at bats. Swing and a miss. Middle slider, and he just missed it for strike one. Two-one. On the hand, swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Cubs on top. 3-0 now over Tampa. Receiver Moises Ballesteros solo home run to get the scoring started, and then a bases clearing 2-run double for Dansby Swanson just a minute ago. As Casey strikes out swinging to end the inning. Cubs add a couple. They're up 3-0 to the 5th inning. We go on Shy Sports Live. First pitch to start the top of the 5th inning to Braden Seymour is a called strike at the inside corner for strike one. Bob Seymour. Here's the 0-1. Misses out to play with us. Change up 1-1 now. 1-1, fly towards left field. That'll play 1-2 now. Cubs added a couple runs in the top of the or bottom of the fourth inning. A 2-run double for the Ansby Swanson. Cubs and Rays both have 3 hits each. 3-0 lead for Chicago. 2-run double and a solo home run for the Cubs have been no scoring. Fly ball hit towards left center field. Back deep. CPC looks up. It's off the bottom of the basket and it gets far away. Seymour's going to head to third. And that's a leadoff triple for Bob Seymour and the Rays. Oh, it kept carrying. I thought it was going to be a fly out, but it kept carrying, and Pete just kind of stopped and looked back. And if he continued on, he probably would have had a chance to make that catch. It was a hit up about 7 feet off the padding out there in left center field. So here's Richie Palacios, 1-for-1 today with a single. He'll line this one well to right field, but that's going to be out of play. The 0-1. Chopper pulled towards second. The run's going to score. Horner grabs it and flips the bush for the first downs. So the Rays get on the board. The Cubs now only have 3-1 now. But for Anthony Rizzo, 2012 through 2021, 1,308 games with the Cubs. With a 272 average, had 242 home runs, 784 RBIs. The biggest part of his career here is that 2016 World Series title. This pitch to Williams is a foul ball off the screen for strike 1. A lot of big parts and players on that World Series team. Without Anthony Rizzo, there's a fastman out at third, first strike going 2-0 Williams. Without Anthony Rizzo, you don't really have a for-sure first baseman, and one of the main players that kick-started the rebuild getting towards the World Series chance. There's a good pitch at the knees, called strike 3. Ray has another strikeout today. That'll give him 5 on the game now. There's 2 outs now on the top of the 5th. Good slider at the knees. I have Hunter Fiducia. Here's the first pitch. Curve of the knees, that's a strike. Fiducia struck out looking in his last at bats. Here's the 0-1. Late swing and a miss, 0-2 now. Ready comes set. The 0-2. Ground ball pulled foul. Some Bears news. Bears did sign Jake Moody, a third-round draft pick from the 49ers a couple years ago. Their practice squad. Here's the 0-2. Line drive through the left center field hole, and that is going to be a 2-out single for Fiducia. And that's going to bring Chandler Simpson up to tie and run now for the Rays. Couple hits an inning now for Tampa. I have 5 on the game. Simpson does not really hit for power, but you don't want to test him here. If anything, you can get one into the gap. Rio comes set the pitch. Let's go off speed backdoor misses for ball 1. 1-0. Here's a strike 1-1 now. One. Chopped off of Kelly. It's 1-2 now. Rio comes set, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 5th. 3-1 Cubs. The pitch. Line ground ball hit towards Horner. He'll grab it up, fly to first in time. Third out. Rays had 1, but they strand 1. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Halfway home in Chicago. 3-1 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom of the 5th on Wrigley Field. Cubs on top, 3-1 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays added a run in the top half of this inning. 3-1 Matt Shaw will lead it off for the Cubs, flying out the left in his first appearance. And the first pitch from Drew Rasmussen is a fastball low and away for ball 1. Matt's on a little bit of a slump. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball pulled. Grabbed by Caminero. Good play. He'll fly the first in time for the first out. So one gone. Now bring us back to the top of the order for Michael Busch. 0 for 2 today. A pair of ground outs to short in second. Here's the pitch. Found out a play for strike 1. Rasmussen comes sets. 0-1. Fly to left field. It's tailing. Palacios has a play on it, though. Will make the catch for the second out. 2 gone inning. That's going to bring up Ian Happ. 0 for 1 today. A walk on the lineup. Rasmussen will come set. And the pitch. Catches inside corner for a strike on one. The 0-1, that's up and away, 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. Misses in 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Misses in, it's 3-1 now. That's up and away, ball 4. So Happ walks for the second time today. Then we have Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a fly out to center. First pitch, fastball is low for ball 1. One 0 line drive through the right side, hold for a base hit. Happ will hold at second, and a 2-out walk and a 2-out single for Kelly as the Cubs back in business in here at the bottom of the 5th. Fastball pretty much right down the middle, and Kelly just goes opposite field with it. Oh, we got PCA, struck out twice today. Both swinging. And the pitching coach is going to come out to talk with Drew Rasmussen. It'll be a great time for Pete to try and get something. To hit it. Don't have to try and get a home run, but just try and hit it into a hole and try and drive in a run or two. First pitch, popped up in the infield. Williamsville can't bunt to make the catch for the 3rd out. Cubs stranded a couple of 2-out base runners and don't score. To the 6th inning we go. 3-1 Cubs on Shot Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top of the sixth inning. Lineup change for the Cubs. Owen Casey has been removed from the ball game. Billy Castro is coming in to play right field. Unsure if that had to do with the little collision with Casey and PCA and the outfield wall. First pitch, the Yandy Diaz misses up for ball one. But indications are that it probably is. And he collided hard with his left shoulder, which is his glove hand side. Diaz goes inside out with that pitch and lines it into center field. Almost a wicked spin. Almost got past. TCA had to dive back towards it to make the play to stop it from getting past him. That's a leadoff single, though, for Diaz. I imagine it's some sort of shoulder issue for Casey. That's why he is a part of the ball game. He's round low for 2 today. Strikeout on a ground out. Ray, there's a line drive right center field. This ball is going to get into the gap. One hop off the ivy. Diaz is going to make the turn. He's going to head home. The throw is bobbled out there. Horner, I think the runner was scored anyways, but that's back-to-back hits now for the Rays, and they are now only down by 1. Fastball middle in, and Rose got his bat hit on it and lined it into the gap. I'll bring up a dangerous Junior Caminero hitter. Tommy Hadavy is going to come out to talk with. We're calling Ray about this. And Stu Pomeranz is warming up in that Cubs bullpen right now. Gotta imagine it's to face Jashlo. So you run the risk here of pitching a Caminero and run the risk of giving up a home run because he does have that light tower power. He has 42 home runs. I think I said 40 earlier in the ball game. That's 42. First pitch. Oh, well inside, nearly hits Caminero. It's ball 1. Caminero's popped out and doubled in this game. 1-0. Check the swing. Appeal to first. They say he did not go. It's 2-0 now. Even Caminero said, hey, appeal to check swing. But if you're Craig Counsell, you probably got to consider going to Pomeranz if Caminero reaches. 2-0. Ground ball pulled, foul. It's 2-1 now. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Backdoor or backed up a slider right down the middle, and Caminero just missed it. It's 2-2 now. It was a very dangerous pitch to throw. Caminero just early on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is a big batter here to get out potentially. Nobody out. Tying run on second base. 2-2. Fouled back to the screen. Went back with that slider up and in, and Caminero gets a piece of it. His helmet came off. 84 pitches for Colin Ray. Comes sets. 2-2. Ground ball pulled. Shaw will grab it. Work the second, fire the first in time for the first outs. That is a big out there. And Craig Counsell's going to say that's going to be enough. Smart decision here. I know Colin Ray probably wants to try and finish this inning and get a quality start, but trying to win ball games now. Ray will depart. Pomeranz will come in. We'll be back into this on Shy Sports Live. 3-2 Cubs. We'll go back into Wrigley Field. 1 out, Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch for the Cubs, and face the Rays left-hander Josh Lowe. Kind of surprised the Rays, as Pomeranz will use his first disengagement. Kind of surprised the Rays aren't going with a right-handed pinch hitter like Everson Pereira or even Christopher Morel. Trying being a righty to face Pomeranz as Lowe swings and misses on a fastball for strike one. This is the 51st appearance of the season for Pomeranz. 43 innings, 2.28 ERA. Has had a really good season for the lefty veteran. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2 now. Bob Seymour on deck. Another left-handed bat. 0-2. Popped up, left side. That's going to be out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball left field. Happ will have a play on this one, and he will make the catch for the second out. The other roll will hold that in second. So 2 outs. We got Bob Seymour. Potentially. No, it's going to be a pinch hitter. Jake Mingham is becoming a pinch hit. Number 28 for the Rays. Started the game yesterday. Trying to tie this game up at 3 are the Rays. Alright, a home run from Moises Ballesteros. I didn't realize it, but that was his first career MLB home run. So congratulations to Moises, and it went off of Anthony Rizzo's hand. So imagine that. First pitch to Mangum, line to right field, but foul off the screen. And imagine that. It's the 0-1. That's up and away. 1-1 now. One. Chopped off. Chopped foul. 1-2 now on Mangum. 1-2. Line drive, that's up the hole and through the middle. And the Rays are going to tie this game up at 3. So Jake Mangum comes through with an RBI single. We are tied at 3. Some sort of off-speed pitch and not well located at all from Pomeranz, and Mangum just lines this one back up the middle for a single. Honoring Richie Palacios, first pitch, chopper. Shaw's going to call for it and grab it for the first in time for the third out. But the Rays tied up at 2. Tied at 3 on Shy Sports Live here at Wrigley Field. Welcome back here to Wrigley Field. Cubs and the Rays are now tied at 3 after a couple runs in the top of the 6th. Got it done for the Rays. As Griffin Jackson's coming in to pitch for the Rays, 68th appearance of the season. 16 innings pitched, a 4.65 ERA. Face off against Nico Horner and lead it off. First pitch, one away for ball 1. One 0. That's a called strike at the top of the zone, 1-1. 2-0. Fly ball right field, that's out of play. 2-1 now. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball popped up, to right field. Coming in is low. He'll make the catch for the first outs. Couple of changes for the Rays defensively and lineup. Richie Palacios is subbed out of the game as Tristan Gray is coming in to play. Moving over to first base. Chandler Simpson's moving over from center to left field, and Jake Mangum is staying into the game. He tied the game up. He's in center field. First pitch to Ballesteros is pulled on the ground, and it is a fair ball. Ray will grab it and he'll step on the bag for the second out. So 2 gone. That'll bring up Dansby Swanson. The man who tied it or took a 3-0 lead, his hit did. A 2-run double down the left field line in the bottom of the fourth in his last at bat. The Cubs, at the time, were up 3-0, but it's now 3-3. First pitch to Swanson, fastball top of the zone, swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out of play, 0-2 now on Swanson. Next will come Seth. The 0-2. Up and in, 1-2 now. Jacks will ask for new baseball. Or 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cubs get down in order 1-2-3. Went to the 7th inning on Shy Sports Live, 10-3. Welcome back here to the top of the 7th inning on Shy Sports Live. Cubs and Rays tied at 3 in Game 2 of this 3-game set. Caleb Thielbar is on the mound for the Cubs now in 62nd appearance of the season. First pitch to Williams is a fastball low for ball 1. Cubs got 3 runs, 1 in the second, 2 in the fourth. Just 1 out of Williams, opted out of play. Courtesies of a home run for Ballesteros and a 2-run double from Dansby Swanson. And the Rays got 1 in the 5th and 2 in the 6th. And that is where we stand, tied at 3. Here's the 1-1. Backdoor, that's a strike, 1-2 now on Williams. One, two. Ground ball back up the middle. Thielbar will grab it. He'll fly to first in time for the first outs. Line goes down on weak contact, and now to bring on Hunter Fiducia. One for two today. And actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Nick Fortes is coming in to hit for Fiducia. There's a first pitch fastball in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that misses up. 1-1 now on Fortes. High fly ball hit pretty well left center field. This ball is going to get off the bottom of the wall, and Fortes will have a one-out double. So, third straight inning where the Rays have an extra base hit and a chance to tie it and now take the lead. I'll bring up Chandler Simpson. He's 1 for 3 today. Chance to drive in a run. Pitch from Thielbar. Chapper over Thielbar's head. Swanson will charge and will not have a play anywhere. It's going to be an infield single. And now runners on the corners with one out for Yandy Diaz. This is a dangerous batter now. Righty-lefty situation. Tommy Hotovy is going to come out to talk with Thielbar. You have Brandon Lowe on deck, a lefty, like we said before. You could walk Diaz and try and get Lowe to run into a double play. Go ahead runners on third, insurance runners on first for Tampa. Cubs were up 3-0. They've blown that lead and they're in danger of losing the tie. Porter Hodge and Javier Assad are both warming up in that Cubs bullpen right now. That's, by the way, 10 hits for the Rays offense. First pitch to Diaz. Curveball misses up for ball one. Diaz 1 for 3, couple ground outs and a single. I got up to first back in time is Simpson. You gotta imagine Simpson might try and steal second. However, that might make the decision for walking Diaz a lot easier for counsel. You're in another pickoff attempt at first. Simpson is back in time. So that's the second disengagement now. And if they throw over one more time and they don't get Simpson, he's going to get second for free. By the way, Anthony Rizzo is going to be seeing a 7th-inning stretch, which we will stay live for that. Just a 1-0. Fastball, very hittable. Diaz fouls it off for strike one. You'll stay live for that 7th-inning stretch. Steel bar comes set. 1-1. Chopper hit weakly back and off of, I think, Diaz. It's a foul ball. It's 1-2 now. Might be a break, actually, for Diaz, because if that went fair, he would have moved the runner up, but no one would have scored. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Throw to second. Simpson steals it. So that's a big strikeout for Thielbar. There's 2 outs. Bring up Brandon Lowe. And they're going to send Simpson back. Looks like they're going to call interference on Yandy Diaz. The bat hit Kelly. It's a late call. They did call it, and that'll bring up Brandon Lowe now. He's 1 for 3 today. The pitch. Chases a pitch off the plate for strike one. Well, struck out, ground, and doubled the rights. Oh, 1 popped up in the infield. Looks like the Cubs are going to get out of this one. Bush will make the catch for the 3rd out. It's stretch time now. We'll return after this, after the song from Anthony Rizzo and his wife. Welcome back here to the bottom of the 7th inning. Cubs on top. Tied with Tampa at 3. Scared Clevenger is in on the pitch for the Rays. First pitch to Willie Castro is a called strike. Good 7th inning stretch rendition for Anthony Rizzo. Cindy Crawford and another man. Here's the 0-1. Chopper hit in front of the plate. Find the first is Fortes, and that's out number 1. And we got Matt Shaw now. 0 for 2 today. First pitch. This is a touch high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. looked like a good pitch, but it's ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Definitely looked like a strike. 2-0. That's the top of the zone and a strike. 2-1 now. Two one, swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two misses in full count now. Matt Shaw. Cubs and Rays tied at 3, bottom of the 7th. Rays have 10 hits on the game. Cubs have 4. Cubs get out to a 3-0 lead. The Rays came back with 3 of their own. Shaw fouled this one away, and that battle will continue. By the way, Georgia Tech college football wise upset Clemson today in college football. It's a 3-2. Swinging a mid strike 3. Shaw goes down on strikes, and that'll bring up Michael Bush now. Oh for 3 on the day. Clevenger, this is his 61st appearance of the season. It's an ERA under 2 now, 1.98. And it's continuing to go down. Bush Perry groundouts and a flyout. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball here pretty well. Left center field. Mangan going back on the track at the Y. Looks up. It's gone. Michael Bush, a solo home run, and the Cubs take a 4-3 lead late here in this game. Under 1.5 on the exit velo. And for Mr. Bush, a 388 feet projected distance, and the Cubs take a 4-3 lead. That's a big home run. One lefty bombed opposite way. And the Cubs are on top 4-3. In steps Hap now. First pitch. Chopper in front of the plate. Tough play. Fortes fires the first in time for the 3rd out. But the Cubs break the tie. They take the lead, courtesy of a Michael Bush home run. Cubs on top 4-3. Today didn't even go on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to Shy Sports Live. Top of the eighth inning. Cubs on top 4-3 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Breaking the tie was a Michael Busch solo home run in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Made it 4-3. Porter Hodge, by the way, is now coming in the pitch for the for the Cubs against the Rays. First man on face is Junior Caminero. First pitch. High pop fly left side. It's going to get out of play for strike one. Don't have too many scores to update you on, but once we get through these three outs, we'll go through a scoreboard update. Caminero again chases an off-speed pitch high and fouls it off. 0-2 now. Hodge making his 33rd appearance of the season, 29 innings, a 5.83 ERA, trying to get that down a bit. He's going to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Rays. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, hit well, center field. Pise goes back, he looks up, and we are tied. Got a fastball right down the middle, and that's number 43 on the season for Junior Caminero, and the Cubs' short-lived lead is gone. 105.2 miles per hour on the exit velo, and a distance of 423 feet. Just like that, the Rays have tied it at 4. Now we have Josh Lowe. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. By the way, Caminero, age 21 or younger season, has 43 home runs. That's tied for second in MLB history. It's 2-0 now. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss on an awkward pitch. 2-1 now. Here's a 2-1. Popped up, left side out of play. 2-2 now. Two, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's out number 1. Now we have Jake Mingo, who his RBI single back in the 6th inning, tied it at 3 at the time. He'll foul this one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball right there for a strike. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Waves that up, pops it up left field. Happ will come in, and he'll make the catch for the second out. With 2 gone in, that's going to bring up Gray. Tristan Gray, first baseman. Games this season for Gray. First pitch. Popped up out of play for strike 1. That home run from Caminero was the 11th hit of the game for the Rays offense. Cubs only have 5. 0-1 checked his swing. Home plate umpire said he did. That's strike 2. 0-2 now on Gray. Take his timeout. The Cubs in the bottom of the inning. It's going to be Kelly, PCA, and Horner scheduled. The 0-2. Shot foul. I imagine the Rays are going to go to a bullpen arm. Another one. Here's the 0-2. Hard line drive over the leaping glove of Bush down the line. Castro will cut it off. That's going to be a 2-out single for Gray. It's the 12th hit for the team now for Tampa. That's from Carson Williams now. He's 0 for 3 today. Fly out, strikeout, and a ground out. Hodge will come set. The pitch. Fastball to knees. That's a strike on 1. Chopper pulled foul. 0-2 now on Williams. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 in for Tampa. Top of the 8th, 1 on, 4-4 tying. Game 2 of this 3-game set between Tampa and Chicago. Hodge comes set. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's out number 3. But a solo home run from Junior Caminero ties it back up to the bottom of the 8th inning we go on Shy Sports Live, 4-4. We will keep it here because we got to do some scoreboard updates for everyone. There's not many games to update right now. But let's take a look at them. So there's our game. The Orioles are on top of the Blue Jays 2-1 in the top of the 6th inning. The Pirates and Nationals got underway. They're tied in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Marlins lead the Tigers 1-0 in the bottom of the 1st inning there. Red Sox just getting underway over the Yankees. Yankees on top 2-0 in that game. Rangers and Mets getting warmed up. They were actually delayed due to some rain out there. And then the rest of the games have yet to start. The Royals and Phillies, that's 5:05 Central Time. The Guardians and White Sox at 5:10 Central Time. The D-backs and Twins at 6:10 Central Time. The Braves and Astros at 6:15 Central Time. 7:15 for the Cardinals and Brewers. 7:40 for the Rockies and Padres. 8:05 for the Dodgers and Giants. 8:40 for the Angels and Mariners, and 9:05 for the Reds and Athletics. We'll be back after this in about 20 seconds here on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back to Shy Sports Live. Bottom of the 8th inning here now. It's the Rays have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker. We'll face Carson Kelly leading it off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here is the first pitch. Kelly lines us down the line. It is going to be foul. That's strike 1. Baker making his 67th appearance of the season, 61 in the 3rd innings pitched, a 3.67 ERA. Does not walk many people, strikes out a good amount of people, and has a pretty good ground ball rate. He's trying to send this game to the ninth, still tied. Cubs, on the other hand, are trying to send this game to the ninth with the lead. Here's the 0-1. In on the hands, popped up, right side. Gray camps under it, makes the catch for the first out. It's going to bring up Pete Armstrong, 0 for 3 today. It's been another struggle bust game for him. A couple strikeouts swinging and a pop out in this game. That'll be a great time to light one up and send this to the ninth up by 1. Here's the first pitch. I'll have to play with a fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Change up right there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball right field. Pop fly, low is under it, and he will make the catch while falling for the second out. Second time PC has popped out, and that's the second out. I'll bring him Nico Horner. He's 1 for 3. Ground out single and a pop out. First pitch misses in for ball 1. Also has a stolen base today. 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0 now. Here's a 2-0. Line drive down the line. That's going to stay fair and go all the way to the Ivy. It'll short hop, and this will be a 2-out double for Nico Horner, his second hit of the game. The Cubs have the go-ahead run in scoring position. I'm going to bring up Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 2 today. With his first Major League career home run, he's also been intentionally walked. .1 miles per hour in Exaville. By the way, the Cup Snake is started and moving really well out there in the bleachers. Started by Anthony Rizzo. Pitching coach came out to talk with Brian Baker. Cubs have a chance to break the tie and a chance for Ballesteros to get his 9th RBI of the season and take the lead. First pitch from Baker, swing and a miss, strike 1. Changeup at the top of the zone, good pitch there to slow him down, not give him a fastball to turn around on. Here's the 0-1. Changeup low, 1-1 now. Actually, was now well received by Fortes because it looked like a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball hit well to right center field. It is Mangum down in front of the track making the catch for the third out. Cubs strand Horner on a 2-out double. Went to the 9th. Tied at 4 on Shy Sports Live. We're going to make it to the top of the ninth inning. First pitch from Brad Keller, new pitcher for the Cubs. Nick Fortes is a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Just off the play, 1-1 now. One. That's a strike. 1-2 now. Here's 1-2. Fly ball hit well left field, and the Rays once again have broken the tie. Actually, this is the first lead of the game for them. 5th home run of the season for Nick Fortes, and it's 5-4. Tampa, 105 miles per hour on the exit velo, and 421 feet on the distance as a hanging off-speed pitch, hanging slider or sweeper. And what was once 3-0 is now 5-4 Rays, and now they have 13 hits on the game. Here's Chandler Simpson. First pitch to him was up and away on a fastball for ball 1. So the Cubs will need to get a run in the bottom of the 5th. At least potentially send us to extras. Emmis is inside for ball 1. For ball 2. For the Cubs, it's going to be the bottom of the order for them. 7, 8, 9. Swanson, Castro, and Shaw scheduled hitters. The 2-0. Top of the zone. That misses. It's 3-0. That looked like a perfect pitch, but it's ruled a ball. Here's a 3-0. That also misses. It's ball 4. So leadoff home run and a 4-pitch walk for Keller, who's been relatively steady today. And now Tommy Hodaby is going to come out to talk with him. Try and settle him down against the meat of the Rays lineup now. Well, for the Cubs, was a good day with Anthony Rizzo, but now they are risking dropping game 2 of the series, losing their 64th game of the season. We have Diaz, who's 1 for 4 today, as a single. He struck out and has a pair of groundouts. The Rays are going to try and look for some insurance runs now. First pitch, top of the zone. That's a strike on 1. A 1 chopper hit weakly is going to stay fair, and that's another base hit for the Rays, an infield single. And that's a home run, a walk on this infield single off of Brad Keller here in the 9th. And we got Brandon Lau, 1 for 4 today. Keller comes sets. The pitch. Fell off the bricks for strike 1. Has an RBI double in this game and a run scored. Here's the 0-1. Off the play, 1-1. So it's 2-1 now. pitch. Ground ball, broken bat. Throw to second. They're going to get one. And that's going to put runners in the corners with one out now. There's choice ground out. See if the Cubs intentionally walk the man who tied it back up in the top of the 8th inning, Junior Caminero. 2 for 4 in the day. And they're going to pitch to him. A double and a home run today for Caminero. This is a risky move again. And this is low for ball 1. Down by 1. You need to preserve this deficit of 1 run. One zero. In a third, that's a strike. 1-1 now. One ground ball pull, chance for 2. Flip to second to 1. The turn, it's a double play. That's a big double play. But Nick Fortes, solo home run, breaks the tie. 5-4 Rays, heading to the bottom of the 9th on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back into Shy Sports Live. Our game summary today. 5-4 lead for the Rays now in the bottom of the 9th. Colin Ray went 5 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Drew Rasmussen had a pretty good start today too. Moises Ballesteros had his first career home run back in the 2nd inning. Michael Busch had a go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 7th inning. But then Nick Fortes with a go-ahead home run in the top half of this 9th inning. It's made it 5-4. And the Cubs' bottom of the lineup will have to face a very difficult closer. And Pete Fairbanks, 56th appearance of the season, 54 in the 3rd innings pitched, 315 ERA, 25 30 for save opportunities for Fairbanks. He'll face Dansby Swanson today. He's 1 for 3. He grounded a 2-run double and a strikeout swing. Fairbanks will come set. And the pitch. Curveball out to strike on 1. Fairbanks, a tough pitcher to face. Does not show you the ball until he's practically delivering the ball out of his hands. The 0-1. Goes off speed again, swinging a miss on 2 now. Cubs in danger of dropping Game 2 of this series and forcing a rubber match tomorrow afternoon as Swanson will take his timeout. Again, that game will not be broadcasted on Shy Sports Live. Bears-Lions Week 2 action will be broadcasted in place of this 3rd game of this series. Fairbanks comes set. 0-2. Off the play with an off-speed pitch, 1-2 now. So look for your pitch here for Dansby and the hitters behind them, and try not to do damage at the plate. Just try and get on base. 1-2. Foul back to the screen. Fastball pretty much right down the middle. Swanson was on it, but he found it back to the screen. 1-2 on Dansby. The pitch. I'll have to play with an off-speed pitch again. 2-2 now on Swanson. It'll be Castro and Matt Shaw after Dansby. The Cubs get anyone on and get past Shaw. Then it'll be Michael Bush. Fairbanks will come set. 2-2. Up and away, full count now. Now getting on their feet, trying to manifest the base hit here or walk, something to get to reach base. Fairbanks will come set. 3-2. Foul out of play. Battle continues. This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat. Here it is. Inside, ball 4. A leadoff walk. The tie and run is good speed aboard, and that'll bring up Willie Castro now. You could try and lay on a bunt here. Castro does have decent speed. If it's a good enough bunt, he could reach base. Only had one plate appearance today as a ground out. Caminero is in. Showing bunt. They're not going to bunt. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. Might be a tactic here to not show bunt and try and drag one on this pitch. Sizable lead at first pick up attempt, and Swanson's back in time. You do not want to get picked off if you're Dansby Swanson. Here's his engagement from Fairbanks. A little less of a lead. Now he's going to go. Throw pitches inside. It's a stolen base for Swanson. As Fortes could not handle the pitch, dropped it. Pitch was a strike on the screen, but don't put umpire did not give the call. 2-0 now. The pitch. Castro now show bunt. It's low in. It's 3-0 now. Matt Shaw is on deck. And I imagine there's going to be a mound visit here if Fairbanks loses Castro. The 3-0. Shows bunt again. Misses and goes back to the backstop. And Swanson will take third. It's ball 4 for Castro. And the tying run and go-ahead run, winning runner on base now with nobody out. And now a chance for Matt Shaw to tie this one up. Very closely missed a hit by pitch on Willie Castro. That was a break for the Cubs. And the pitching coach is going to come out to talk with Pete Fairbanks. Matt Shaw hit us today 0 for 3, a flyout, ground out, and a strikeout swinging. Cole Sulzer is warming up in that Rays bullpen right now. Cubs had the tying run on third base, the winning run on first base. Matt Shaw has a chance to bring in both with one swing of the bat or just tie it up. Anything out to the outfield will probably do it. Double play will do it, assuming Swanson can score. Heck, a wild pitch will do it. This is a big at bat and big series of at bats for the Cubs offense. Fairbanks comes set. The pitch. Inside, ball one. "13 pitches for Fairbanks, 9 balls, 4 strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Shaw tried to end the game on that pitch. The fastball riding up and in. Kind of want to see Shaw just take until he gets a called strike because you never know, that could have been called a ball. And now it's 1-1. The pitch. Line drive, pulled foul over by the Cubs dugout. No one got hit. It's 1-2 now on Shaw. Bush and Happ are following Shaw. The 1-2. Ground ball pulled. Throwing home. Swanson's on a rundown. And tagging him is Fortes. And that's a big first out. Swanson went on contact. And that was a smart play from Caminero to immediately throw home. And now it's up to Michael Bush, who's 1 for 4, has a home run in this game. And something's wrong with Nick Fortes' equipment. His right leg guard. What's wrong with it? It's both of his leg guards. Interesting. This is a big at bat. Bush can end this game with one swing of the at bat. Or there'll be a second out. Rays are going to be trying, and Fairbanks is going to be trying to get that double play ball to try and end this game. Swanson was not going on contact. Would have been an interesting play from Caminero. He could have forced the Rays infielders to do something. Instead, he ran into an out. Here's Michael Bush. 1 for 4. His only hit has been a home run. Fairbanks comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball at the knees. Hateable pitch. He missed it though. Strike 1. He was early on it. A little too amped up. Fairbanks will come set. The 0-1. Spiked it. Good block from Fortes. It's 1-1 now. A 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Ian Happ is on deck. Carson Kelly in the hole. Bush again early on the off speed. Big pitch coming up here for Fairbanks. It's the set. Will come set. 1-2. Outside corner. Ooh, that one was a perfect pitch dotted. It's a ball. That is a major missed call there by the home umpire. That was absolutely dotted. Wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Cash says some few words here. The 2-2. Check the swing, appeal to third. They say he went. That's out number 2. To be fair, he should have been out anyways. And he definitely went on the check swing too. So Rizzo did not like it, but he definitely should have been out anyways. And with 2 outs, it's up to the man who threw the first ball of the game, Anthony Rizzo, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 today, a couple walks, a line out on the ground outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Cubs down to their final 2 strikes today. Fairbanks will come sets. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Cubs down to their final strike. Back-to-back sliders to Happ. Fairbanks will come sets. The 0-2. Chapper pulled foul. Bat stays alive. Cubs were up 3-0, 4-3, and it's now 5-4, Tampa. Fairbanks gets the call. He'll come sets. The 0-2. In it hurts, swing and a miss. Gets away from Fortes. He'll throw to first in time, and that is the ball game. So the Cubs stranded the runners on first and second. They had runners on first and third with nobody else. And the Cubs will lose this game. In a game where Anthony Rizzo had his retirement ceremony. And that's just a disappointing way to end. We'll be back in 30 seconds to wrap it up with the post-game show on this. Cubs lose Game 2 of this series, 5-4. Welcome back here to Shy Sports Live, wrapping up the post-game show. Cubs dropped an entertaining but disappointing game as 5-4 score. The magic number to win the division now for Milwaukee is down to 9, and it will go down to 8 with a win. Cubs now fall to 6 games back with the Brewers, and with the win, would drop them back to 6.5 back. But for the Cubs, it was a good game and Anthony Rizzo's day, but it ended in typical Cubs fashion, it seems like. Let's get started with these post-game stats. We'll start off first with the Lions score by inning. No runs in the first inning, but Moises Ballesteros, his first career MLB home run. In the bottom of the second, got the scoring on the way for the Cubs. They went up 1-0. And in the fourth inning, a 2-run RBI double for Dansby Swanson made it 3-0 at the time. But then the Rays got one in the fifth and two in the sixth to tie it at 3-3. And then Michael Busch said, hey, let's get this lead back. Hit a solo home run in the bottom of the seventh. But two home runs in the eighth and ninth inning by Junior Caminero, which tied it at 4. And then Nick Fortes in the top of the ninth took the lead at 5-4. Was your difference today? Rays win game 2 of this series 5-4. Rays had 5 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Cubs had 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Now for the individual stats, first for the visitors, the Tampa Bay Rays. Chandler Simpson went 2 for 4 today with a walk. Yandy Diaz went 2 for 5 today with a run scored on a strikeout. Brandon Lowe went 1 for 5 today with a run, an RBI, and a strikeout. Junior Caminero went 2 for 5 today, a run and an RBI. Josh Lau went 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. Bob Seymour went 1 for 2 today, a run scored and a strikeout. Jake Mangum came in for him, went 1 for 2 with an RBI. Richie Palacios went 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Tristan Gray went 1 for 1. Carson Williams went 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. Hunter Fiducia went 1 for 2 today with a strikeout. And Nick Fortes, the game-winning hit, a 2 for 2 today, a run and a home run, an RBI. Doubles by Fortes and Caminero and Lowe. Triple by Seymour. Home runs by Fortes and Caminero. Total bases, Palacios had 1, Fortes had 6, Tristan Gray had 1, Diaz had 2, Simpson had 2, Seymour had 3, Mangum and Fiducia had 1, Caminero had 6, and Lowe had 2. The Rays left 7 men on base. For the Cubs now, Michael Busch went 1 for 5 today, a run, an RBI, and a strikeout, had that home run. Ian Happ went 0 for 3 today with 2 walks and a strikeout. Carson Kelly went 1 for 4 today with a strikeout. Pete Armstrong again struggling, went 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. Nico Horner went 2 for 4 today with a run, no strikeouts. Moises Ballesteros went 1 for 3 today, 2 runs, a home run, and an RBI and a walk. Dansby Swanson 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs, a walk, and a strikeout. Owen Casey went 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, left the game with an injury, a left shoulder injury. Billy Castro came in for him, went 0 for 1 today, had a walk. And Matt Shaw went 0 for 4 today with a strikeout for a total of 33 at-bats, 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 RBIs, 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. And the Cubs had doubles by Swanson and Horner, home runs from Ballesteros and Busch. Total bases, Kelly had 1, Ballesteros had 4, Swanson had 2, Horner had 3, Busch had 4. Stolen bases, Swanson and Horner each had a stolen base, and the Cubs left 7 men on base today. For the pitching staff, Drew Rasmussen got a no decision, went 5 innings, gave 4 hits, 3 runs. Those 3 runs were earned, walked 3, struck out 5, gave up a home run. Griffin Jacks went an inning, struck out 1. Garrett Clevenger went an inning, gave up a hit, a run, an earned run, a strikeout, and a home run. Brian Baker got the win, went an inning, gave up a hit, and Pete Fairbanks got the save, pitched the 9th inning, walked 2, struck out 2 down, and finished it out. Rays had 9 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, 9 strikeouts, 2 home runs given up. And lastly, for the Cubs, Colin Ray also got a no decision, went 5 1/3 innings pitched, gave 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 runs were earned, struck out 5. Drew Pomeranz pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit, nothing else. Caleb Theobar pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, but struck out 1. Porter Hodge came in, pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, that run was earned, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, and Brad Keller picked up the loss today. Pitched the 9th inning, gave 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and that home run to Nick Fortes. And that'll just about do it today for this broadcast. For a final time, the Cubs win at 5-4. We'll see you tomorrow for Week 2 of NFL action between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Coverage will start at around noon Central Time. But until then, once again, final score Cubs will lose 5-4. Thank you for watching. This has been a presentation of Shy Sports Live.